not just going to be one fight. There's a long way to go. There's a lot of preparation that goes into this, and this is the start of the final chapter. But there's a series of fights to come. Like I said, if I can't be better than I've ever been before, then I wouldn't be doing this. So I had some of the most exciting fights in the world, and the highlights of Las Vegas, and just absolutely stoked to be doing it here in Australia. And in light of what's just happened, Australian boxing has had a few setbacks. I think this is great for Australian boxing, and I think Garth Wood is very real. So people are going to see a real good night of fighting. You've got two pugilists at their very best, and beautiful brutality. Here we come. If there's one thing that I do regret in my career, it's not being able to give Australia the big fights that it deserved. Like I gave it all to America. I was there for 5 years and had all the big fights here. I would have loved to just have one here, and now this opportunity presents itself. Like I'm stoked about this, and let's just hope it's really big, and Australian boxing gets a boost. And I'm pretty sure once they see Garth Scott and myself on the undercard, the country will get very excited, and we can build bigger fights from them.
To me, it is an unbelievable feeling that I'm going to walk down to the ring with Michael Katsidis on fight night, and even prouder when we walk back. I think that there's two young kids that I still remember in boxing that were forced to go overseas to pursue their careers. One of them was Michael, the other one was young Robbie Peden, who I felt was something very, very special and should have been showcased in Australia rather than overseas. Which brings me to this particular night.
Look, when you put people down like Marquez, like I dropped in, that bloke was out of that fight, and I know that I can do a lot better now working with Johnny. It comes so naturally to me, and to be honest, if I can't get better than I've ever been in my life, we're not going to do it anymore. So there's a lot more to come from me. Look at Juan Manuel Marquez, he's just had a loss. Now, our fight was the fight of the year, HBO fight of the year in the States. Now, who's to say Katsidis comes back, very exciting win, another couple more, fight him in his own backyard in Mexico. I mean, that's a very exciting fight. I know these guys, I can beat them. I just think about, like, there's Ricky Burns, he's got the WBC and WBO title. I walked through the bloke. I remember the preparation I had for it, and with what I do with Johnny now, there's a big difference. So these are all fights that can happen again. There's Ricky Burns, there's Marquez, Juan Diaz just come out of retirement. I mean, these are also very big, exciting fights. So if Australia gets excited, you've got it all right here. We can do it in our own backyard. So possibly, one step at a time, we'll get through this next opponent and we'll go from there.